So on the day that Molly sent me stems to do a remix of These Are the Times, I had just made this video experimenting with using my MIDI sample and hold devices to cycle through notes of a chord sequence using sensory percussion. And then I thought to myself, how beguiling would it be to mash this all up as the inspiration seed for this remix? Transposing the MIDI to fit the key of this song, and then adding some distorted horns to the clarinets. This is what I ended up with as my launching point for this remix. All the drums, including the electronic sounds, are pulled from that original beat. I really wanted to keep that feel, and since I didn't make the original video to a click, that meant doing this entire remix off the grid as well. It was a bit of an editing nightmare, but I also really ended up enjoying that result because every timing choice was decided by ear and not by grid lines. My next step was going through the stems and finding some stuff to resample. Here's an interesting out-of-context Molly vocal moment, and here's a horn stem chopped up to do some odd stuff. I'm really into resampling into obscurity, but also here's the first chord from Juan completely untouched. I think it just happened to be there, so I left it. Here's a pad-ish sampler I made from Molly's voice for the end. And also here's a shreddy acoustic guitar sampler. That is probably my favorite resampled thing in this whole song. It's just this tender moment of the guitars doubling the melody in the song. Let's go find that. Maybe it was over here? Ah, yes. That's for sure a shredder. I don't really know what this is, but with modular, if you stumble upon something cool, you gotta capture it, because you may never be able to do it again. I mean, look at those waveforms. It's so weird. Cool sound though. It'd be kind of a bummer to not use one of my own plugins on one of my remixes, so here's Orientation making the whole thing go whoosh. I ended up using a lot of orchestral stuff in this remix. Here's my favorite moment with the orchestra. In that section, I also took the most creative liberty with Molly's vocals. I just chopped it up, did a lot of Control-C, Control-V, and pitching things around to make sort of like a choir of Molly's. From there, really the only thing left to do is make sure to incorporate Santa Jessie as one should in every single production. I especially got a kick of hearing Molly's beautiful voice paired with Santa.